Hello, my name is Dr. Patty Ann Ford, and today we're talking about the 9th principle of intuitive eating, which is about exercise. So technically, the 9th principle of intuitive eating is exercise and feel the difference. So I am a huge proponent in movement. I said huge because I lean back like this. It is so grounding to move your body. Grounding meaning connecting with your intuition, connecting with the earth. What can get in that way of movement is these defined exercise patterns that make you do things that are really uncomfortable, like 85 push-ups or 65 squats or 10,000 steps. Whatever the case is, using numbers to guide this organic ability to move has the ability to be very guilt-driven, shame-built, and we want to get back to our bodies are made to move. Now, sometimes there's pain, sometimes there's stiffness, and sometimes there's things that just don't feel good. There can be an analogy to sometimes we want to be able to move past the discomfort so you can feel the freedom of movement. It's similar to feeling hard emotions. Sometimes hard emotions are really uncomfortable to feel in order to make room for the joyful emotions. It's similar in movement where sometimes we do push past the discomfort wisely and we know our limits. We know, are we pushing past the discomfort to prove something, or are we doing it because we know we can? And so one of the best ways that I like to connect with movement with my clients is dancing. Dancing where it's not to a certain rhythm or a movement or choreography, but just moving with the music and moving how you can. And toddlers do this really, really well. They just move how they want to feel comfortable, and sometimes they break dance or they shake their body in a certain way. And I have been dancing since I was very little, both toddler-ish and competitively and trained. So I feel really confident in it. And my coach was even talking to me how where I can stretch and I can move is singing. I don't like to sing, or that's what my story has been, but using my voice in such a way where I'm moving my identity, I'm moving how I express myself. That's sometimes in our bodies. And we live in a society where we are judged on how our body looks is how we should move. And I would love to rewrite the script where beauty and health are different, and they're two different goals. Vanity and fitness are two different arenas. They cannot be compared. And what I would like to say is you can fuse the both, meaning you can feel beautiful in your body by expressing mindful movement. It's very hard to do when you're in a defined systemic place where you have to do 100 push-ups to have a six-pack or whatever the story is. That sometimes is not the case. You can sometimes move your body really effectively, really organically, and have a larger body or a smaller body or whatever the body is. You can move in any way you want, safely and effectively. So the 9th principle of intuitive eating is exercise and feel the difference between a forced, structured, painful movement out of obligation versus a way to express your ability to freely move throughout space, which sounds kind of woo-woo, but it's really fun when you get to move freely. I think of a dog running in the wind and they just look so connected to that moment and happy and joyous, and they're getting to move, versus a dog that's stuck in a cage. They're very sad and they're very trapped. And so we want to be able to move a body in a way where we feel like ourselves. And sometimes that's hard to do if you have felt trapped emotionally, physically, spatially. And so move mindfully, and that is going to help you to connect to your body, which will help with your connection of food and body and weight and eating. Okay? If any more questions, please reach out and ask. And if you like this topic, subscribe. There's 10 principles of intuitive eating, and they are beautiful. They're not a script that you have to abide by, but they're really, really good guides. Okay, again, I'm Dr. Patty Ann Ford, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.